Well, we're also thinking about the Aztecs right now as they get ready for the Mountain West Conference tournament on Thursday. And yes, we will be broadcasting out there at Tony Gwynn Stadium. And joining us right now, he has been an Aztec, for a while.
An Iron Man.
The Iron Man. He knows Tony Gwynn Stadium better than anybody. Senior outfielder Chase Calabuig is joining us right now. Chase, how are you today?
I'm doing good. It's been a heck of a ride out here in San Diego State, but I'm doing really good.
I was going to say, Chase, we talk about some of your marks. I mean, games played, consecutive games played. I mean, and now you're a senior, Chase. Well, I always ask this of seniors. Does it seem like just yesterday you got there? Just talk about it as you get ready for the conference tournament right now, your run at San Diego State.
Yeah, I mean, I came on campus. I didn't really know how much to expect. I didn't know too much about college baseball and all that, but I jumped right in, took the reins, and just competed to the best of my ability, gave it all I had, and in a blink of an eye, 4 years flew by, and all these stats are starting to show up, and I'm starting to realize, hey, I had a pretty good run at it. But we approach this conference tournament, and I'm trying to leave a little bit of a legacy behind, especially as a senior. I want to go out on top. I really want to push through, win this tournament, and get into a regional and see how far we can push the Aztecs before I become an alumni.
Chase, how many people butcher your last name?
A few. I would definitely say a few. I get a couple Calabugs, Calaboys. It's all over the place. But the best way I can tell people is it's kind of like Puig, but with a B, just Puig.
Because being completely transparent, we had to go through machinations to find out how not to butcher your name when we had you on the air, Calabuig, and now it rolls off the tongue like we've been talking to you for years and years. How much, when you think about Aztec baseball, you think about what Tony Gwynn meant to this program, what he meant to the school. How much of that was a deciding factor in you becoming an Aztec?
Oh, it was tremendously huge. I'm a lefty outfielder, lefty bat, and Tony Gwynn's the best to ever do it at, that style of baseball. So I wanted to learn from the best. So immediately I was hooked when I got the phone call from Eric Valenzuela, who was a recruiter at the time. I knew Tony Gwynn was the head coach. I was 100% bought, and I couldn't wait to get on campus and meet him. And, I walk in the lounge, and there he is sitting in his baseball glove chair and shaking his hand, those big, thick hands. It was just an amazing experience, and I couldn't believe it when I heard, his voice, his laugh. It struck me, and I knew immediately that this is where I wanted to be. I wanted to learn from him. I wanted to learn from all the guys that he's been teaching throughout the years, and it made me into the baseball player I am today, and I couldn't be who I am as a person either if I hadn't met Tony Gwynn.
Well, and Tony Gwynn type numbers, Chase hitting 358 this year, of course, playing in all 55 games, starting all 55 games. We talked to Coach Martinez about your guys' offensive attack. I mean, you look at the team batting average, it's been hovering around 300 the entire year, but this is not a team that just sits around waiting for the long ball. You actually play old school baseball, Chase, where you're manufacturing runs. Is that by design?
I wouldn't say it's exactly by design. You want to go up there and you want to compete, but at the same time, we're here and we're trying to do things right. Coach Martinez does a great job of preaching Tony Gwynn's message of doing things right, playing the game the right way. And for us at the plate, we just want to handle the bat, compete, put the ball in play, move runners over, and produce runs the best way we know how. And this year has definitely been producing it, the manufacturing way, get guys over, put the ball in play, and try not to have as many strikeouts and keeping the ball on the ground, and good things happen.
Aztec senior outfielder Chase Calabuig with us here on the Loose Cannons. Chase, we've been talking in terms of the Padres. We're still not sure what this team is, what their identity is. When you look at the red and black this year, do you have a certain identity?
I want to just say, we're battlers. I think we're a tough team. I think that's our identity, is that we're not going to quit. We're going to give you 9 innings, or if it goes into extras, however many innings, we're going to give you tough baseball, and you're not going to put us away no matter what the score is. We're going to get to the plate, we're going to battle, and we're going to do things right. And that's the way that Mark Martinez has done a great job of teaching us, and that was the same thing Tony would preach, is just you can't fold over in this game. You never know when you're down and out, when you can push through and get a couple runs across, and you're right back in it. And for us, we just wanted to play basic baseball, fundamental baseball, and have that extra grind to our mentality. And I think that's more of what our identity is as Aztecs.
Now, Chase, I'm a big stat guy, so I can't get enough baseball numbers. So I mentioned the fact that you're hitting 358 overall, 55 games, but in 30 conference games, 397. 397. That is rarefied air, Chase. You've been through this process before. You've been through the conference tournament before. You've been to the NCAA. Size up where this team is right now compared to years past going into the conference tournament.
I would say, compared to years past, we're right in the same zone, I think, if not even looking a little better. I think our bullpen's very strong, and when it comes to tournament play and regional play, pitching's the name of the game. And that was something that I think last year we kind of lacked a little bit on, of just having those put-away outs and getting the big outs. But I think this year, a lot of young guys with a lot of talent out of the bullpen and with our starters, and that's going to be a major key in getting the success through the tournament and regional. And as for the sticks, I think we're just as strong as we were or ever was. Guys are really starting to feed off each other, understanding their role in the lineup, and that's what's the most important thing when coming into big situations like that, like a regional, having that pressure on you. And when, we have veteran guys who have just set the right messages for the younger guys, and I think we're looking toward having a very successful run here in the playoffs.
Chase, did you walk last weekend, graduation?
No, I didn't. No, I did not. I have another semester to go.
Oh, you do? Okay. I just wasn't sure. You're a kinesiology major. Are you going to continue to do the chase the dream as far as playing when it's all said and done?
Of course. I want to play until someone tells me I can't anymore, and that's the goal. I've ever since I was a little kid, the dream's to play in the big leagues, and I've worked as hard as I can to make that an opportunity for me. And if so be it, come the draft in 2 weeks, it gives me an opportunity, I'm going to chase it. And it's always great to have a backup plan with kinesiology going. Hopefully one day make my own physical therapy clinic, and we'll see where life takes me.
Well, Chase, I tell you what a career you've had. An absolutely phenomenal 4 years at San Diego State. Nothing better than getting on a roll late in the season, conference tournament, NCAA, and who knows, maybe this will be the year to get to the big show. Anything is possible. Chase, thanks so much for joining us, man, and we'll see you out there on Thursday.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, there he is. Chase Calabuig right there.